YouTube. So, this is a video I meant to actually film a while ago in February. But what it is something I'm going to start doing more, and I'm just trying to backtrack my catalog a little bit to fix it. But I'm going to rank the films I watched per month. The last few months has kind of been smaller because I had 3 jobs going. But in January, I watched 55 films. Not a lot compared to some people, but I have 2 kids and a job and other obligations. But yeah, so for that, I am going to make the January video a 2-parter. So this is part 1. And I'm just going to start at the ranking order of lowest. And I'm just going to go up to my top film of that month, if that makes sense. It's basically like my weekly rundowns I was doing. But instead of weekly, it's going to be monthly. Just because I think it'll work out better for me to rank it this way. I'm not sure. I might go back to the weekly. But this seems a little bit easier for me. Plus all the other videos I have planned to do. So having this be a monthly thing would be awesome. So handy dandy paper where I wrote it all down. So that's cool. Alright, so starting it out is not really a movie, but it's Letterboxd counts it as a film. So it's from 1896. It's called Aquarium. It's literally them filming a little fish tank. Nothing special. I think it's like 3 minutes. I gave it 2 stars because one, something surviving that long is just really amazing. 1896, come on. The next one, I had such high hopes for this film because of the cast. It came out in 2017. I gave it 2 stars. It's Death House. The cast is like the horror version of the Expendables. But the problem with the film is it was all over the place, and there was some scenes they decided like, hey, we're gonna throw this actor or actress in here just because of their name. But the story makes no sense why they're there. It just, the whole film is a mess. It's put together really badly, but just because I'm a horror fan, I gave it 2 stars. Just because of that alone. Coming up at number 53 is Bulldog Drummond Comes Back. It's from 1937. I gave it 2 stars. Not much to say about this film. I actually don't remember a lot on this one. I'll be truthful. It's on one of my Mill Creek box sets, and that's what I just put that in, and I watched a few movies off of it. Coming in at 52 with 2 stars, Fireball 500, 1966. Now this film, I remember a little bit on it. I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more if there wasn't as much singing. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind singing in movies, but it took away from the story. Because like it'd be serious and stuff, and then they just break out in song. It just, I don't know, it ruined the movie to me. So coming in at 51 with 2 stars is Born to Race. It came out in 2011. This is a Fast and the Furious knockoff. There's a lot of those out there. This one's not bad. It's just some of the acting was really bad. The story was bland. It's been done before, and it's not like Fast and the Furious. I mean, really, this one's story almost reminds me of Tokyo Drift a little bit more. If you watch both of those, you'll understand. I mean, kid gets in trouble. He gets sent off to his dad's house, and it goes on from there. It's just his dad doesn't live in Tokyo. On this one. Coming at number 50 with 2 stars is Blood Vessel, 2019. This movie, I don't know, it was alright. It's a vampire Nazi ghost ship style film. I mean, it's not really ghost ship, there's no ghost, but it's just an abandoned ship, and they find it, and the cast is a bunch of mixed people from all different areas and stuff. It could have been a lot better, but it wasn't. So yeah, coming in at number 49, 2.5 stars. Came out in 1940. My handwriting's really bad. The Mad Doctor. Another one of those films that was from one of my Mill Creek box sets. Don't really remember a lot from it. I hate to say that, but if I don't remember a lot from it, it didn't stick to me, so I didn't enjoy it that much. But it got 2.5 stars, so there's something in it I liked. Coming in at number 48 with another 2.5 stars, Tekken 2010. Oh my god, I wish this film was so much better. I love the Tekken games. I played the crap out of them as a kid. I still play them every time I see an arcade with a Tekken game. I will play it. The music was alright. It wasn't like a great soundtrack like everything is, but it had a decent flow with the music. The acting wasn't bad for a lot of them, but some of the actors and actresses were just god awful in this film. But yeah. Coming in at number 47 with 3 stars, came out in 1909. I'm going to butcher the heck out of this name. It's Cretinetti Troppo It's a short. I'll try to find a picture, because I am going to post pictures of all of them right here when I'm talking about them, but I'll try to find a picture of it so you can see what it looks like. It's a silent film. Other than that, it just went under my radar, I guess. But being the age and some of the shots they did, I did give it 3 stars. Coming in at number 46 is Christophe Colomb. It's got 3 stars. It came out in 1904. It's another short, basically about Christopher Columbus. Coming at number 45 with 3 stars is How to Play Baseball. Came out in 1942. It's a Disney short with Goofy. The old school Disney shorts are actually really good for the most part. Some of them are just meh, and I like baseball, but this one just felt odd with Goofy in it. I can't think of another character who would make a comedy version of baseball that well. Maybe Donald, but yeah. Coming in at number 44 with 3 stars, came out in 1903. It's called Life of an American Fireman. This one's actually pretty cool. Some of the shots they did were really cool because they had different angles of the same footage, but they play them back to back. They didn't edit it, but they didn't. Look at the year, 1903. There's not much you can do. They were still learning film and everything back then. It was interesting. Coming in at 43 is 3 stars, 1940, Donald's Dog Laundry. Another one of those Disney shorts. I'm not really a big Donald fan to begin with, so there's that, and that's probably part of the reason it got a lower ranking, but listening to Donald talk sometimes is hilarious because it does sound like he cusses. Yeah, I swear they probably have him cuss, and they just are like, "Oh no, he's not cussing," but yeah, he does cuss. But yeah, okay, so in January I started this kick of watching Jesse Stone films. I'm still not done with them. So coming at number 42 is Jesse Stone Sea Changes. It came out in 2007. I gave it 3 stars. It feels like a Hallmark film, and if you watch Hallmark films, you know what I'm talking about. It is a made-for-TV. I forgot what network. I think it was CBS, so it was like a made-for-TV CBS film, but it felt Hallmarky. His acting wasn't great. It was just kind of still. I wasn't bad. The whole series isn't bad. It's just when you do a police drama like that and it's made for TV, it's just odd sometimes. Coming in at number 41 with 3 stars, came out in 1933, is Three Little Pigs. I actually really like this story. The Disney version is pretty good. I've seen a couple versions of this, but I mean, it's the Three Little Pigs. If you know the story, you know the story. It's Disney's take on Three Little Pigs. Alright, coming in at number 40 with 3 stars, Jesse Stone, Death in Paradise, 2006. Pretty much the same thing as the last one. But the way they released a few of these is weird. Because, I mean, it's an alright film. If you want to sit back and just chill by a fire and watch the Jesse Stone films, I think they're pretty good for that. They're not like top tier movies or anything. Coming in at number 39. This is one of the ones that is weird. I believe I gave it 3 stars, of course. 2006, Jesse Stone, Night Passage. I think this one is actually before the one that came out in 2005, if I'm not mistaken. It's just they released them really weird, and I don't like how they did that. I get doing like a prequel, but these were just, they felt like they weren't done editing this one, but they had to get a movie out, so they released the other one. Then they came back around and put this one. I don't know the whole story. But yeah, this is basically, if it's the one I'm thinking of, the beginning of the Jesse Stone saga. So coming in at 38 is Jesse Stone, Stone Cold, which came out 2005 with 3 stars. This is the one I was telling you about. It came out before that one, but it takes place after that one. It's odd. So, coming in at number 37 with 3 stars, this movie came out in 1998, is Went to Coney Island on a Mission from God, back at 5. Slow. Right off the bat, this movie is super slow. It's just a couple buddies going to Coney Island trying to find one of their long lost friends who became homeless and hooked on drugs and all this. It's super slow. It's got an alright story. It's just really slow. Coming in at number 36 with 3 stars, came out in 1988, is Bright Lights, Big City. Basically, a office business person who likes to party at night, and it comes to kick his butt in the end. But it's got Michael J. Fox in it, I believe. God, it's been a minute since I watched it, but yeah, it's not bad. It's just kind of a 80s film. Coming out 35 with 3 stars. This movie came out in 2021. I do watch new films too, people. Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe or Origins. Okay, this movie, I was really, really hoping when it came out that it'd be a lot better than it was. But it's better than the G.I. Joe film, the second one that came out years ago. Yeah, not much to say. I mean, it's Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is a really popular character, so they could have done a lot with him. So, yeah. Coming at 34 with 3 stars. There's a lot of 3 stars in the January thing. Is Minions, 2015. It's freaking Minions. I mean, Despicable Me is a funny movie. Minions is a cool spin-off, but it's Minions. Coming in at 33 with 3 stars, 1982, Death Trap. Now this movie, I really kind of enjoyed it. It was fun. It's a murder mystery style film. It's a play and whatnot. It's just fun. It's got Christopher Reeves in it. A young Christopher Reeves. But I liked it. I think you should watch it. Anyone should watch it. It gets 3 stars because it had its slow moments in it, but it was alright. Coming in at 32 with 3 stars is The Addams Family 2. Came out in 2021. The first one was fun. This one just felt like they were trying to cash in on the first one. This one wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. It just wasn't the greatest thing you could see. Coming in at 31 with 3 stars is Arachnophobia. It came out in 1990. This is actually a really good spider flick. I lucked out and got my copy through the Disney Movie Rewards on Blu-ray. But it's about spiders. I'm like, it's a spider film. That's cool. Alright, coming in at number 30, this movie gets 3 stars, came out in 2000. Phantom of the Megaplex. This was a DCOM movie, Disney Channel original movie. It was one when it came out I could not wait for. I watched it on its premiere night. It looks so cool. Rewatching it, it's alright. The acting's not the best, but it's a Disney Channel original movie. You can't expect much from it. It's just kind of one of those films that's there in the Disney Channel original movie catalog. Alrighty, coming in at number 29, 3.5 stars, 1990, Quick Change. This is a bank robbery film. It has a twist at the beginning, but it starts out right here, and then it just goes like this, and then it just plateaus or whatever through the whole film. It started out really strong and just kind of dropped and just went. But yeah, coming in at number 28, and this will be the last one on this video, with 3.5 stars, came out in 1985, is The New Kids. This movie I got at Dollar Tree. It's in one of my other videos. But I don't know what I was thinking this film was about, but it wasn't bad. It just, I don't know, the villains felt overdone and forced. Like, they weren't that bad, and then they just did like this crazy 180, and they're like, we gotta kill. It felt forced. Let's put it that way. But it was decent. It gets 3.5 stars, so it was decent. But yeah, that will do it for January rankings part 1. Part 2 will be dropped tomorrow, and then I'm going to see where February and March and April and May sit. I know June's going to be one video. Anyway, that's me rambling. I do that. So please hit that like button and subscribe and the bell icon. I really want to do this giveaway once I get 100. So basically, I'm going to give away a movie or movies every 100 subscribers up until the 1,000 mark. I've decided. So if I can get up there every time there's 100, I'm going to do a giveaway video. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. I'm doing a video every day now. Keep it real. Peace.